Hola a todos! Today we're diving into some of the world's best foods, but with a twist. We're skipping over dishes from France, Japan, Thailand, Mexico, and Italy. Let's discover these hidden delights together. Right, you heard Luke. We're embarking on a culinary adventure, leaving the so-called big guns on the sidelines for a change. Think you've got world food figured out? Think again. We're exploring corners of the globe that are serving up absolute blinders, dishes that will make your taste buds sing, dishes that deserve a bloody Michelin star, some of them. Forget your fancy French sauces and your delicate Japanese sushi for a minute. We're talking robust flavors, incredible traditions, and food that tells a story. There's a whole universe of deliciousness out there that most of you probably haven't even considered. And trust me, after this, you'll be wondering why you haven't been eating these dishes your entire life. We're not just looking at food, we're looking at passion on a plate, history in every bite, and techniques that have been perfected over generations. So, buckle up because Luke and I are about to take you on a whirlwind tour. We're going to uncover some absolute gems, dishes that are packed with flavor, steeped in culture, and frankly are just bloody brilliant. This isn't about snobbery, it's about celebrating incredible food from places that might not always get the spotlight they deserve. Prepare to have your culinary horizons expanded, and maybe, just maybe, find your new favorite dish. Let's get started, shall we? Don't just stand there like a lemon. Right, first up we're heading to Spain. Not for tapas, you donkeys, but for the king of rice dishes, paella. Now, I've seen some shocking attempts at paella in my time. Soggy, flavorless messes that are an insult to Spanish cuisine. But a proper paella, made with love, with passion, with the right ingredients, is a work of art. It's a vibrant, communal dish. A celebration in a pan. Forget those frozen ready meal versions. We're talking about the real deal, cooked over an open flame, the aroma filling the air. It's a symphony of textures and tastes, and when it's done right, it's absolutely stunning. The magic of a great paella lies in its beautiful simplicity and the quality of its components. You need that gorgeous Spanish bamba rice, which absorbs all the flavor without turning to mush. Then, the sofrito, a slow-cooked base of tomatoes, onions, garlic, and peppers, building layers of taste. And of course the saffron, that beautiful aromatic spice that gives paella its signature golden hue and an earthy, slightly sweet flavor that's just irreplaceable. And don't even get me started on the seafood, fresh prawns, mussels, clams, maybe some tender chicken or rabbit. It all comes together in that wide, shallow pan simmering away. But the real prize, the bit that everyone fights over, is the sauerkraut. That beautiful, crispy, caramelized layer of rice at the bottom of the pan. Oh my God! If your paella doesn't have sauerkraut, you've failed. It's where all the intense flavor is concentrated, a crunchy, savory delight. It takes skill to achieve that perfect sauerkraut without burning the bloody thing. Paella isn't just food, it's an experience, a taste of the Spanish sun, and a testament to cooking with heart. When you see that golden, steaming pan brought to the table, you know you're in for a treat. Absolutely beautiful. Next, we're heading north, way north to Canada, for a dish that some of you might scoff at, but trust me, when it's done right, it's a bloody revelation. I'm talking about poutine. Yes, poutine, fries, cheese curds, and gravy. Sounds simple, maybe even a bit of a mess, right? Wrong. Well, it can be a mess if it's made by an idiot. But a properly constructed poutine is a masterpiece of comfort food, a glorious trinity of textures and temperatures that will make you weep with joy. It's a Canadian icon for a reason, you know. Let's break it down, shall we? First, the fries. Not your skinny, anemic fast food apologies for fries. We need proper hand-cut potatoes, double fried for that perfect golden brown crispiness on the outside and fluffy tenderness on the inside. They need to be robust enough to stand up to what's coming next. Then, the cheese curds. And I mean fresh cheese curds. Squeaky little nuggets of joy that haven't seen the inside of a fridge for too long. They need to be at room temperature so they melt just slightly when the hot gravy hits them, but still retain some of their bite. And finally, the gravy. Oh, the gravy! This isn't some watery, bland concoction. We need a rich, deeply flavored, peppery beef or chicken gravy piping hot that cascades over the fries and curds, bringing everything together in a harmonious, gooey, delicious embrace. The contrast of the hot gravy, the melting cheese, and the crispy fries, it's a culinary hug in a bowl. Get one element wrong, soggy fries, rubbery cheese, or bland gravy, and it's a disaster. But get it right, and poutine is a thing of beauty. Believe me. Alright, let's jet over to Germany, to the bustling streets, for a true icon of fast food done brilliantly, currywurst. Now some of you might be thinking, Chef, a sausage with some ketchup and curry powder? Is that it? Hold your horses, you muppets. It's so much more than that when it's crafted with German precision and a passion for flavor. This isn't just some drunken late-night snack, it's a cultural phenomenon, a beloved staple that's taken seriously. And when you taste a currywurst, you'll understand why. It all starts with the wurst itself. We're talking a top-quality German sausage, often a bratwurst or a bockwurst, steamed then fried to achieve that perfect snap when you bite into it. Juicy on the inside with a beautifully browned skin. No shortcuts here. The sausage is the hero. Then comes the sauce, the legendary currywurst sauce. This isn't just bog-standard ketchup with a sprinkle of curry powder from the back of your cupboard. Oh no. Each vendor, each region often has its own secret recipe. A carefully balanced concoction of tomato paste, spices, vinegar, sugar, and of course, quality curry powder, creating a tangy, sweet, savory, and slightly spicy sauce that's utterly addictive. And how it's served matters too. The sausage is sliced, generously doused in that warm, aromatic sauce, and then often dusted with more curry powder for good measure. Typically, it's accompanied by a pile of crispy pommes frites, fries, or a brötchen, a German bread roll, to mop up every last drop of that delicious sauce. It's simple, yes, but the execution has to be spot on. The balance of flavors, the quality of the sausage, the richness of the sauce, it all comes together to create a truly satisfying and iconic taste of Germany. Don't knock it till you've tried a proper one. Now let's take our taste buds on a journey to the vibrant tip of Africa, South Africa, for a dish that's a true explosion of flavor and history, bobotie. If you've never heard of it, then listen up because this is something special. This isn't your everyday meatloaf, oh no. Bobotie is a beautifully complex, aromatic, and utterly delicious baked savory dish that reflects the rich culinary heritage of the Cape Malay community. It's a dish with soul, a dish that tells a story of spice roots and cultural fusion. It's absolutely gorgeous. Imagine this finely minced meat, usually beef or lamb, gently simmered with a wonderful array of spices. We're talking curry powder, turmeric for that golden color, garlic, onions, perhaps a touch of ginger. Then, to balance the savoriness, you often find dried fruit like raisins or apricots, and a dollop of chutney, adding a delightful sweetness and tang. Some recipes even call for a slice of bread soaked in milk to bind it all together, ensuring it's beautifully moist. This fragrant, spiced meat mixture forms the base, packed into a baking dish, ready for its crowning glory. And that crowning glory is a rich, savory egg custard topping. A mixture of eggs and milk, sometimes with a hint of turmeric or a bay leaf tucked in, is poured over the meat before it's baked until golden brown and gently set. The aroma that fills your kitchen as bobotie bakes is just incredible, sweet, spicy, savory all at once. When it comes out of the oven, it's a sight to behold. Served with yellow rice, sambals, and perhaps some more chutney, bobotie is a comforting, hearty, and incredibly flavorful dish that's a true taste of South African hospitality. Stunning. Right, for our final stop, we're heading to the coast of Peru, the birthplace of a dish that's all about freshness, vibrancy, and the magic of citrus ceviche. Now listen carefully, because with ceviche, there's no hiding. If your ingredients aren't impeccably fresh, if your fish isn't practically still winking at you, then just forget it. Don't even bother. This is a dish where the quality of the raw materials is absolutely paramount. It's a testament to how simple ingredients treated with respect can create something truly sublime. So what is it exactly? At its heart, ceviche is raw fish, usually a firm whitefish like sea bass or snapper, cut into small bite-sized pieces. This fish is then cooked not by heat, but by the acidity of fresh lime juice. That's right, the citrus juices denature the proteins in the fish, turning it opaque and firm, just as if it had been heated. This marination process, known as leche de tigre or tiger's milk, is the soul of the dish. It's zesty, it's tangy, and it's incredibly refreshing. It's alive, but it doesn't stop there. To complement the fish and lime, you'll find finely sliced red onion, adding a sharp, crisp bite. Fresh cilantro, chopped and scattered generously, brings a beautiful herbaceous note. And then there's the AG Peruvian chili peppers, which add a lovely clean heat, ranging from mild to fiery depending on the type and quantity used. Often served with sweet potato, camote, and large kernel Peruvian corn, choclo, to balance the acidity and spice. Ceviche is a symphony of flavors and textures. Light, healthy, and bursting with flavor. It's a true champion. Absolutely stunning. Y ahí lo tienen, amigos. Algunas de las mejores comidas del mundo que no provienen de Francia, Japón, Tailandia, México o Italia. ¿Cuál de estos platos te gustaría probar primero? Déjanos tu comentario y no olvides suscribirte para más contenido delicioso. So, we've had Spanish paella, Canadian poutine, German currywurst, South African bobotie, and Peruvian ceviche. 5 absolute belters, wouldn't you agree? And we've barely scratched the surface. This just proves that incredible food, mind-blowing flavors, and passionate cooking can be found in every bloody corner of this planet. The world of food is vast, it's exciting, and it's constantly evolving. Don't limit yourselves to the same old. Get out there, be adventurous, try something new. Whether it's a humble street food snack or a complex traditional bake, there's a story and a culture behind every dish. And exploring that is one of life's greatest pleasures. Hopefully, Luke and I have whetted your appetite and inspired you to look beyond the familiar. There are so many more hidden gems out there waiting to be discovered. So, what are you waiting for? Get tasting, get cooking, get exploring. Let us know in the comments which of these dishes rocked your world, or if there's another unsung hero of global cuisine you think we should be shouting about. And make sure you hit that subscribe button for Luke, because there's plenty more deliciousness where this came from. Right, that's it from me. Now get